Celestial Half Hour. Celestial Half Hour TV. Now we be the best information carrier.
They are the same. We don't know who is leading, either Obasanjo or Babangida. Who is more evil? And when you look at the kidnapping of the very young man,
yes,
it's an inside job. Do you know what they call inside job? He's on his way.
Man.
He's in this car. He's the only one eating it alone. It's at this junction now. We need another 5,000 Igbo. My prayer is that God should raise another 5 million Igbo for Yoruba. With this confession, we are going to break.
Láìpẹ́ yìí, òun ni Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida tó gbé ìwé jáde. Léyìí tó mú kí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn former president àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ tí wọ́n wà ńbẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n kókó àkọ́kọ́ ni wípé ó lòun fagilé ìbò June 12 sà. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí àgbà aránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run tí ẹsẹ̀ tó ti rìn káàkiri àti ẹ̀sìn mọ̀ díẹ̀ nípa ìrìn àjò bàbá yìí ìyẹn Badamasi Babangida gbogbo ìgbà tó fi ń ṣe ìjọba sà. Kí lẹ lè rí síwí sí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn sà? Ẹ má gbàgbé pé ẹ sọ wọn kan lẹ́ẹ̀kan pé òun kọ́ ló kọ́kọ́ àná ìdè.
Firstly, sir, you see, in Nigeria, we are living in animal kingdom.
Okay.
We can call there's a book called Animal Farm. So Nigeria is just like animal farm, produced by Jojo Well. He said we lay egg, but we cannot find our chicken. Then we gave birth, but by December we are not awarded because they've sold all those eggs, they did all those things. So that's the reason why the animals are not happy. Then there's one they call boxer, very hefty, very this. Then they now said we are going to fight. Whatever goes upon 2 legs is our enemy, and whatever goes on 4 legs is our friend. But later then, in between them there was a row, there was a trouble again. That whatever goes on 2 legs, just like a guinea fowl, just like turkey, like all those birds. So they now made the constitution immediately. So come to Nigeria matter. Since the independence, there can be all terrible foul play. They said some people signed the amalgamation, the North and the Southern Protectorate. Then even before going to those areas, they said Nigeria is given to us by God. Then Lord Lugard did this and that. But some people signed that we should stay for 60 years. You know what I'm saying? That why we now stay for 50, 60 years? If we are not compatible, that we should separate. But now we are not compatible. After 60, we are not separated. So automatically, that's a coup. Even bigger than the one of Babangida and the one of Babangida and the one bigger than Babangida and Abiola or Tofa or anything. So automatically, we've been facing a lot of trouble on a daily basis in Nigeria. If you woke up 3 million Nigerians in the grave, ask them how they get to the grave. They will be telling you they don't know. There are many Nigerians again are in the jail. You could remember the story of Ojikalu. Ojikalu, who normally helped the generals and great people in Nigeria to get human parts and having a passport, having everything. Then when they caught him, they flew him that night to London. You remember the story of Otto Gloria? Then you have the story of how Ezego, how they use the seat of Nigerian president during the time of Babangida to swindle a country, to sign an MOU. To sign what? An MOU. Then at the end of the day, it was trouble. So when you look at all these things, then what do you now say? What do you now say? There's nothing you want to say. So annulling election, throwing election away, we don't worry. Half of those people who voted, they're already in the grave. How many people is he going to tell the truth to? So when he gets to heaven, maybe by 2027, he should be telling the rest people, because he's living for 2027. He's living this art by 2027. Although they've been fast-tracked it for next year, but he's already gone. They've given him his ticket to die, just like what they give Alaafin that very day. Ademi is launching that book, water rolling out of his eyes, as I feel sorry, I felt bad, it will be better. But Atiku, all of them who knew all these things, they were just shaking hands. Then Dangote, who will launch for Obasanjo, launch for all these great people. After 10 minutes, put the price up for downtrodden Nigerians. And even Rabiu, who I believe is a person that has brain before, with this launching, I know that animal will behave like an animal. They are the same. So, to come to your question, Babangida is not the first person to annul election. Obasanjo is the first person to annul election. Ask me what way?
What is it?
Yes, in 1982, 83, when Awolowo was contesting, when they were now reading the election results, Awolowo has won in Kano. Awolowo has won in Kaduna. But later, Obasanjo jumped on radio that the best person will not win this election. That they are going to give it to Shagari. And that was all. What can you do? Look at the money they have voted for the FEDECO, for the electoral processes. So to let you know from your brain that we'll be facing this trouble for so long. Then the annulment too has started from Lord Lugard and the British people. They now said, these people they call Yoruba and Delta people from Benin down, they are too articulate. They have brain. But sure, don't allow them to come to the seat of power. Then you hold the gun and be threatening them with gun. That's the northerner. So that we can come and be taking their produce to Britain. And in between that time, we discover diplomatic bag. What is in a briefcase called diplomatic bag? Raw gold. Then vital documents, things they remove from our soil, uranium, platinum, then gold, everything taken outside the country. They want to go and give to the Queen. They may even have 7 in that bag to Britain. They want to give Queen 1. That's Adana of Sokoto and the rest of them. Then the rest 6, they will sell it for themselves. So these are coup. These are what? These are coup against humanity. Then when Obasanjo told Awolowo, there is nothing Awolowo could do. Obasanjo said, why I want to do that is because I heard from his manifesto that he's going to probe those who stole Nigeria money. That was a problem Awolowo had with Obasanjo. And Obasanjo being a puppet to the Northerners, is acting for them. Obasanjo is a long stick. The Northerner used to bring bread from the oven till today, till this very hour. So, but you won't see it in his eye. Then he was telling us in that Bible, anybody, any son that was born into the society out of wedlock, Bible said in the book of 2 Kings 21, 1 to 18, 2 Kings 24, 17 to 25, 2 Kings 21, 1 to 8, then Jeremiah 52, 1 to 34, then Exodus 1, verse 1 to 14, then Exodus 31, verse 31 to the end. Then he now said in the book of Genesis 25, from verse 1 to 10, he said, When Abraham was about to die, he distributed all what he has, but he gave some to the bastards. So where do you think Obasanjo can have brain? A boy that was raised by a woman who was raised on the streets, and now automatically all those who rule Nigeria, Obasanjo, Abu Salam, Babangida, Abacha, all of them, they are street boys. Tell Babangida to bring the picture of his father and his sister, his junior sister, his senior sister, his immediate sister. The Nigerians should ask him. Then we should know the family of Abacha. Where his school, the primary school he attended, everything, they should bring it out. And then their father's picture, if they know the value of their father, they will have the picture of their father in their office. Go to any of the governors, you will not see the picture of their father in their office. Even in their private home where they live, their father's pictures are not there. Because you must know something is what is fishing. So Babangida was not the first person to announce election. And when you look at Ifajuna, in the other time, Igbo was the prime minister. Zik is from Onitsha. Then Ifajuna, who planned the coup again, was from Onitsha. Look at the problem we're facing. And they brought the coup and killed virtually all the Northerners. And they formed a chorus singing that we have already conquered them. Then later those people avenged. And even when they are killing the prime minister, they put drink. Somebody who knows that is a chronic Muslim. You rubbish his death. And even the wife that was pregnant, they opened the womb of the woman and killed the woman. That's the Igbo. At that very time we're talking about, it's only the Igbo are so they don't have brain. They are in power. They say because they call Zik a ceremonial head of state. In real ways, Igbo take the highest number. In other federal parastatals, Igbo high. Everything. Till today, they are still shouting for marginalization. Oh. I don't know who brought us together. I don't know how we come to this junction because we are not compatible. Till tomorrow, till next year to come, we are not compatible. So when they didn't give the election to Awolowo, they gave it to Shagari. Shagari was not planning to be a president. He was a headmaster in his village. They brought him because they want the fool to be there so that they will just tell him to sign and do this because he's a fool. And that was what happened. Then later he was toppled. Toppled by whom? By another Northerner. Toppled again by another who? Another Northerner. So they were just playing with our life. They were just toiling with our life. So later, Babangida that was working with Buhari, toppled Buhari again. He said he didn't like the style of his. We are on earth in the book of Nigeria that Babangida has ruled before. Does Babangida has a pattern? No, because of his ambition. So my brother, for all the journalists to come and assemble here and be talking tautology, they can't solve. You cannot heal the wound. If we're talking now, I didn't mean they want to open the prison and bring out Abiola, it would have been better. Look at the stupid bastard who came from Imo State that was selling Ezeribe, who was selling ammunition. He said, I cannot do any other business. Like the governor of Imo State, present one, they are all armed robbers. Selling, go to Igbo land. There's some area in Imo and everywhere. And say every news and corner there is rifle. There's pump action. Neighbor land. It's only Yoruba. Where you can only sing on the Yoruba land is those people who are hunters, who go to hunt with them. But in the Igbo land, in Port Harcourt, in everything, the very person who can handle the Igbo well in this country are people from Port Harcourt. They know them. Even after the war, they didn't return their property back to them. They said they had them. It's only in Lagos, Yoruba, who collect rent and give to Igbo when they came back again. Where's your father, Chinedu? He said, my father died in Onitsha. Oh, you only you people come back. Your tenant pay money or take. That's Yoruba. How plain Yoruba was then. Even all that belongs to Ojuku's father was handed over in a papa. Give it to them. It's the same Igbo who went outside Nigeria collecting money to come and help the Biafran. And when he landed in Murtala Mohammed Airport, he took the money inside Lagos, started building houses. And his families are dying over there. He named the street for himself, Ozuban Badue. And when now in Lagos, they cannot build in their village. They want Lagos because it's a no man's land. Go and develop Imo. Go and develop Onitsha. Go and develop. Now, as I'm telling you, more than 3,000 shops and factories are under lock and key since October in the east because of fake drug. Fake what? Fake drug. So if you tell us that these things are like that, no problem. No problem. Let's allow God to take the preeminence. But before God will fight, we need to fight for ourselves. And we're going to fight for ourselves. It's at this junction now we need another 5,000 Igbo. My prayer is that God should raise another 5 million Igbo for Yoruba. With this open confession, we are going to break. We are going to break. And we've seen this one as a point to hold. We will go. I may not be alive.
You will be alive.
No. The man said in America, Martin Luther the King, he said a day is coming. They don't allow us to enter the bus. They don't allow us to even go to class with them. They don't allow us to use spoon to eat. The black people in America, don't worry. I have a dream. One day, we will sit side by side with these people. And then one day, the black will what? We rule America.
Yes.
And it came to pass, but you know, he's not more alive. That's
Obama.
But when Obama came, it was more or less an acid in the bottle of the black people. No any black people can count any blessing in the reign of Obama. Even Nigeria, that was the most populous, the largest place where the black people live, Obama did not visit. He never visited Nigeria. Why? Because Nigeria failed to start doing lesbianism and gay. So that was the problem. And when you look at all the killing Gaddafi, killing all these wars and everything, you never thought that it came from this area. So we didn't get, black race did not get anything from Obama. But for the prophecy of that man to come to pass. So come to the annulment. It was Obasanjo that first annulled the rightful vote of this country under Awolowo.
Okay, sir.
Then again, the second one. So once nothing was done to our Obasanjo then, so that was what gave Babangida the infantry the hope or the confidence of annulling the one of MKO Abiola. Because I was with Abiola, I told him that, sir, you are MKO, I'm MKO, but you are saying that my own MKO will come after you. I'm not arguing. You are my father, you are my brother. This is not the right time for you to come out. I told him. But he said he has consulted all the whole quarters and they gave him the green light. I said, but Babangida will kill you. And Babangida will not allow you to sit on that seat. Because he had ambition to be what? To be a civilian president. It's only because He's telling you he's going to step aside. So what's the meaning of step aside? That's number one. Then, but don't worry. If he eventually kill you, if he wanted to come back, he will use the last daughter to pay. It was in the book I wrote. So later, he came to Ibadan. He campaigned to Ibadan to tell the whole world that he wanted to come back again. It was that day the daughter fainted. They have to rush the daughter, this and that and that. Oh, they read the book. He put off his hand. So if you are not asking me, you can ask my wife, you can ask the people around me here. When they were singing, MKO, Isabam, I said, no. Anytime they put the slogan on the telly or anything, I will be crying that I will lose one of my loved ones. And it was so. So when they are talking about it, look at how they use gun to threaten every Yoruba. What is Babangida saying? Somebody who's supposed to be rolling on the ground, that the whole world should come and help me to beg. Who wanted to buy the book? Nobody. The PDF has been scattered all the internet. They can't make any gain in that book because it's a satanic book. Very satanic. So automatically, Babangida has missed it. We're thinking maybe, he said it's Maradona before. Now he play Maradona, after 30 years again, he can work. And already, he has tagged himself to be evil genius. This made us to know, if you can kill your friend, your best man, that man faster, automatically, look at the Hercules plane that you plumb at Ejimbo, because you don't want to see all these bright young officers. Then you say one Igbo man was Association of Concerned Nigeria, Ezerebe. Who is Ezerebe? Who is Ezerebe? That cockroach. And you see how he died? He died like what? Like a pauper of cancer. He was whitish. The sickness had him hard. And that's the same way the sickness that had Babangida had. He will destroy Babangida any moment from now. But I'm praying to God that do more on his punishment. With these people that are governing us, we don't know their parents. We don't know them. That's very painful. Nigeria is not running background checking in anything they want to do. Anybody can come here and want to be pastor. You want to be pastor here? I say, okay, you're good. Who are you? Where were you born? You're from what state? Then I will find out. Who is your parent? Then I will drive down, go and look where you worked before. If he's a good person to be employed. Because it's a job I'm doing, so he cannot come and teach me those jobs. So that's how we handle it. So Nigeria, right from this moment, they should run a background check. Another war is on the way coming. When you look at all the northern governors, 9 out of them are Fulani. How do we come about Fulani? This is what they've been planting for long. Where's the money? Obasanjo, Abiola, Babangida. The windfall from the oil, the money they paid to him, he did not share with anybody. They should ask him how himself and Jakande, how they plot the coup of Akulawo. They should ask him. Babangida has had hands in a lot of bad in Yoruba land. And even, we don't know who is leading. Either Obasanjo or Babangida. Who is more evil-minded amongst them? You could remember when Obasanjo was talking with Obi during the last election. And you see what happened between Atiku and Obasanjo when Obasanjo turned the voters' card.
Voters ID card.
And then now they are now there. I don't know when Igbo are going to be stable. When the Igbo are going to be stable. They are not stable. Even they were talking last November that Igbo is leaving in December. Then when they send out spies into their midst and got all these things that make them to make ragra. Fake drug. Fake drug. Even for this air killer, this kidnapping today was set up by the Igbo Evans.
Yes.
fake drug in Nigeria is an evil. No drug expired in Igbo land. They only need a printer to remove the back one and put another one. So, but it's the only ammunition that and he said in the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 14 to 20. He said, Alexander, you are a great man, but you've done us so bad evil. But God will what?
Will reward you.
And pay you.
Yes.
So that's only what I can tell all the people who turn Nigeria upside down to today. And you were saying the young shall grow.
Yeah. So some people were saying that Abiola too is a wicked man. Is it true, sir?
Well, if Abiola is a wicked man, do they give you the cordial or koboko or the rifle to kill the man?
Kill him? No.
And when you look at the book of Ezekiel 33, it said, if you committed atrocity or sin, and you want to die in 2 months' time, and you change, he said, I'm a God of second chance. Yes. How did Babangida get to where he was today? How did Obasanjo get to where he was today? Is Obasanjo a good person?
No.
Okay. Obasanjo and Morita and Abiola, who is more dangerous in the midst of the two?
Obasanjo.
He was the one that hate Abiola. He said Abiola is not a messiah because Abiola is brilliant. He's a genius. Can you compare the brain of Abiola with the one of Obasanjo? No. Can you compare the brain of Abiola with the one of Abiola with Babangida? No. Can you compare the brain of Abiola with the brain of Ezerebe? No. Or Payosayim? No. So it's only the talent that they normally pursue. How many children do Jacob has? 12. So why are they pursuing Joseph? It's because of his talent. Genesis 37, 1 to 5. Genesis 39, 1 to 8. Genesis 40, verse 10 to 20. Then Genesis 41, verse 16 to the end. Then go down again. In the book of Exodus 1, verse 8 to 10. He said the king that knows Joseph is dead. Now let us deal with their family. Then Exodus 2, from 6 to 14. Here comes Moses again. So it's only the champions, the good ones, people that have stars, they are the one that has trouble in this land. Because when you look at what he said in the book of Genesis 43, from verse 21, he said, have you brought my brother Joseph and Benjamin? He said, yes. And when you look at Genesis 45, verse 17 to 24, he said he sent chariot to go and bring his father. The year he suffered, money his son, was the very year, number of the year again, he enjoyed when he was living with his son Joseph. So automatically, they were attacking. Maybe you said, Abiola, change your check. I mean, that's a wicked thing. Okay, what about the white people who gave us a grant from America, from London, from Germany? They said they gave African people grant. The only thing you will see, they made the drug in America. They made the drug in America.
Yeah.
Then the only thing African will see is to drink the drug and employ a driver and a cook from the billion. Where's the rest money? It's in America. So who is more wicked? Somebody said he gave you money to buy a car, but the particular of the car is with him, with the person that borrowed the money. Then the spare key of the car is with the person that borrowed him. Who borrowed you the money to buy a car? Are you the owner of the car?
No.
So if I may ask you, are you not wicked?
I'm wicked.
Because they were asking Jesus Christ, where is the good person? They are calling Jesus Christ a good person. He said, I'm not good.
No.
So if anybody, okay, he made make love to the king's wife. I don't want a wife. Yes. How many women can you count that Babangida has made love to? How many women the Obasanjo has made love with. Count them. And look at all the people they put us in a ministerial position today. Do you remember? They are all in court.
Yes.
They are all in court. You cannot be a minister in Nigeria. You cannot have any position in Nigeria. You must be in court. You must belong. So that's all. So if they should tell you Abiola is wicked, Abiola behaviors, he helped them to topple governments. He give them money to do coup, yes. But you approach him, he take two to tango. He take two to what? To tango. Amos 4, Amos 3, from verse 10 to 16. He said, can two work together if there's no any accord? So how are you now lying on the dead ones? Is it polite in Yoruba race? In anywhere in the world, for you to be lying on that person? If Abacha is out, it's not dead. Can Babangida wrote that book?
No.
Okay, you said the loot of Abacha. If Abacha is alive, what about the loot of Obasanjo? What about the loot of Absalom? What about the loot of Muritala? Sorry, the loot of Babangida? What about the loot of Iburi? What about the loot of Sanwo-Olu? What about the loot of Tambuao? What about the loot of Atiku?
El-Rufai
and all of them. And then the other guy in Rivers.
Peter Obi too.
Peter Obi and all of them. So can you take their loot in their presence? So what are we lying for? What about the loot of the father of the Senate President, Saraki? The man who himself destroyed society generally. So what do you do?
Thank you, sir. But finally, sir, with all this problem in Nigeria now, sir, what do you think should be the solution to this? Because, for instance, now, this issue of kidnapper is now rampant now. They just kidnapped one Afenifere chief now, about 8 days ago. I don't know. Yesterday was the last day that they give for the solution for the ransom, and the ransom was not been paid up to now, as I heard.
My brother,
Sir.
If I should ask you a question,
Okay.
Do you know the type? Do you know where you are going to die?
No, I don't know.
Do you know how you are going to die?
No.
Do you know the date?
No, at all, sir.
Do you know the time?
At all.
You know we walk with death every day. Don't fear death. Anybody can kill you, but the person will still die.
Exactly.
Without ransom. And when you look at the kidnapping of the Afenifere young man,
Yes.
it's an inside job. Do you know what they call inside job? He's on his way.
Man.
He's in this car. He's the only one eating it alone.
They even say so. The kidnapper says so.
So I don't know whether they kidnap anybody. You know, I don't watch news. I'm expecting death every day. I'm waiting for my death every day. So how the death will come, I don't know. But I'm not waiting for anything. I've went to burial ground. I've been to mortuary. I've been to everywhere. So those people are not full. But when the time comes, 2 Samuel 40:14, Psalm 49, then Ezekiel 40:14, then it said in the book of Numbers 32 verse 23, he said your sin will locate you. Your sin will surely what? Know how you are, your sin will surely locate you. They are the same. We don't know who is leading, either Obasanjo or Babangida. Who is more evil? And when you look at the kidnapping of the Afenifere young man,
Yes.
it's an inside job. Do you know what they call inside job? He's on his way.
Man.
He's in this car. He's the only one eating it alone. It's at this junction now we need another 5,000 Igbo. My prayer is that God should raise another 5 million Igbo for Yoruba. With this open confession, we are going to break.
Celestial Half Hour. Celestial Half Hour TV. Now we be the best information carrier.